Looking off to the northeast this afternoon, and you can see just a couple of tiny little clouds off in the distance trying to form. And if we do have some clouds out there today, they'll just be those fair weather type clouds. It should end up being a really beautiful afternoon, and we're already there here in Fargo and many other places in the valley enjoying some beautiful July weather. Temperatures have been on their way up from some 50s and 60s into the 70s. We are at 78 degrees in Fargo. That's one of the warmest areas in the valley. Others in the low to upper 70s. We're at 73 in Fosston, Detroit Lake, 71 in Thief River Falls, Devil's Lake only at 70 degrees, and we're at 75 in Gwinner at the moment. But all of us in that range. Aberdeen even at 80 degrees right now. So there is some wind. We do see some winds gusting into the 20s. Fergus Falls, Grand Forks, a couple of 20-mile-per-hour gusts. Jamestown, 26 miles per hour. That wind coming in out of the west or north or a combination of the two here, and that will be the case through the day. And in your radar and satellite map, you could see not much to show you here in the valley. We've got no rain to show you first off, and the clouds are moving off to the east with that cold front that passed through last night and this morning. We do have some of those clouds starting to pop in the northern part of the valley here, but again, we're looking at dry conditions for the afternoon today. And on your tri-state view, some of those showers working their way eastward and just kind of falling apart, so it's looking really good here in the valley. So here's a look at your hour-by-hour planner. We've been watching that rain move off to the east, and now we're looking at some 70s to some low 80s on the way for today. The wind sticks with us. I think as long as the sun is up, we'll continue to have some breezy conditions. As we head into this evening, expect temperatures by 9 o'clock to be right around 70 degrees or maybe a couple of degrees cooler than that, so beginning that cool down for tonight. And then as we move into the overnight hours, as temperatures dip, we're looking at some 50s to start off the day tomorrow with some light wind. 9 o'clock back into some 60s and working our way up into some 70s as we move into the noon hour. We'll be into the low to some upper 70s and mostly sunny skies. Now, the difference between tomorrow and today is we do have some changes, some chances for rain and thunder returning for your Tuesday. As we look into the afternoon and evening, we see those clouds on the increase, and eventually 5 o'clock we've got a couple of isolated showers or thunder showers moving into the northwest. That continues to march eastward, and we'll end up with some isolated areas of rain and some thunderstorms continuing into the late night hours tomorrow night. And eventually they do work their way out, but in the overnight hours we may end up being woken up by another rumble of thunder Tuesday night and into early Wednesday morning. Beyond this system, we cool things back down. We're looking at some 70s for highs. Thursday may end up feeling kind of cool for a lot of folks. Temperatures only in the low 70s. And then into the weekend, upper 70s to some low 80s Saturday and into Sunday. So it is looking like a rather nice weekend ahead with mostly sunny skies. So a little bit of a cool down here as we're in the second half of July. We're not done with 90s yet. If you love those temperatures, we still have plenty of time to get to that number again, but it's a nice break for those who needed one. Some of those hot days can be quite oppressive here in the valley. So looking at least some dry conditions for most of the week too, and good opportunities to get outside.
Personally looking forward to the cool temps.
I do too. I like having a little bit of a break. I don't mind the heat, but when it's just hot for a long stretches, that can get a little rough.
Definitely. Thank you very much, Lisa.